Hello everybody and welcome back to a new playthrough, this time of Revolution EX. It's quite obvious by the title. Interesting thing about this hack, this was one of the first hacks I played. Not quite the first. Oh yeah, I blinked this all out. So yes, there are some interesting things about this. This hack was made by Bloodsonic and was heavily influenced by Redesign, as you will be able to tell throughout this hack here. So being one of the first hacks, this may be why I'm slightly a glutton for punishment sometimes with these things. Because this hack is not exactly an easy hack. I would not recommend it for a new Super Metroid hack player at all. Some features are no minimap, obviously. It's kind of apparent there. Did that because the room layout did not make sense. And, first missile. Nice little redesign stuff going on. You can see the tiles here. Very similar. Now, a lot of things are actually... A lot of hacks have been influenced by Redesign in some way, so... That's nothing new, but... Okay, so the big thing is no map, which... Oh, avoid this pit. That pit killed me a couple times. And... Hey, what do you know? We can't get Morph Ball. But there's this thing here. What do you know? It's pass-throughable. There's a lot of stuff like that. And the birds say hi. They're outside and there's... Yeah, I don't even know. And more... Looks like, what do we do here? We need bombs. Well, we don't have bombs. We don't even have Morph. But Morph is right through here. But there's a lot of really interesting things with this hack. It's still... Like I said, I wouldn't recommend it for a new player. Or if your skill level isn't that great. You need to be good with wall jumping. There are some pretty tough segments. There's actually one part in here. Oh yeah, you have to do this. Not much of a hint there, but you can't really explore much, so I don't mind this. Because without Speed Booster, you're stuck with this room and your landing site room. So you can't explore too much. So I don't mind it so much. I guess there's sort of kind of a hint there, but not really. So... This hack is challenging. It has... Hey, I went right through that. Yes, that stupid spike pit. This is one of the nice things about the hack, but it also is one of the biggest issues I have with the hack. The ship is not the only save station. There are save stations throughout the hack, which is good. All hacks should have save stations. However, actually, I forget. Do I need Speed Booster here? Yes, I do. I need Speed Booster that. Great. Hey, little bugs. I don't like you. Okay, we'll get with the save station thing later. Suffice it to say, save stations are good. You will see something in this hack where save stations are used in not such a great way. And you will see what I mean. Because it's the biggest I hope I got that. Oh, good. It is the biggest confusing pile of mess you've ever seen. Seriously, it's like, why in the world would you do that? But we'll get to that later. Okay, let's see if I can get some missiles back. This room was so obviously the room before Bomb Chorizo. And this must mean this is Bomb Chorizo. Oh, what do you know? You know, even with this thing so close. Let me see. You can do it. That's not even close. If this were on the ground in that same location, you might be able to get out of this room if you're really, really good. But yeah, still not likely, but it might be possible. Get out here. Palm trees though. This hack is not a big hack. It is small, and I do like the hack. There are some, like I said, there is an issue come up with the save station later, which if you know about it, and if you don't, you will see, and it's ridiculous. There's some other issues I have with this hack. I don't actually mind not having a map. I kind of like that, actually. I kind of wish more hacks went that direction, even though I haven't. Like, with a smaller hack like this size, I would prefer no map, honestly. Of course, I also like the original Metroid, which had no map either, so I guess maybe I'm a little more used to just looking around and having to memorize things. That may be part of it, but I honestly do not mind not having a map. So right away we've got Morph, Speed Booster, Missiles, Bombs. Right away. It's going pretty fast. It is a little bit bigger than what it's seeming right now. Now that was good. I've never done that before. And if I could wall jump. Wall jumping is a must. You will need grapples. Some grapple skills. You will also need to be able to infinite bomb jump. I believe it is required, which is something that you should never require. Oh yeah, I think I have to shine spark up that. And you want to grab some stuff over here. Because, well, first of all, missiles are great. And I really wish those birds would be quiet. There is no record function on a bird, just remember that. And you definitely want this energy tank, because there is a heat run, and there's a surprise in that heat run too, but we'll get to that later. This room sort of acts like a central hub. You can, like those gray doors, if you open the other side, that gray door will disappear because they share the same index, the door index there. And let me see. No, I have to go this way, don't I? Yep, no bounce. I think you can get over there. I don't remember how. Let me see. We are actually coming up to one of the issues I have. And honestly, a lot of hacks, they don't quite do it like this. I kind of like what he did, it's just the execution of it isn't so great. Right here we have pirates, and right now this is nothing special. Pirates, you shoot them. Charge beam does not affect them, and that's done for a very important reason. And these pirates, as always, are about stupid. And you're stuck on that corner, aren't you? But these are actually power beam pirates. And that's where the issue comes in, because he has beam pirates. Now, that's not a bad idea in itself. The execution is slightly... leaves something to be desired, though. And I'll probably be getting into that more as this goes along. Another thing good grief, birds. Another thing like these right here. Wave beam pirates. Can't do anything. This is why charge beam does not affect them. Because if they're hurt by charge, there is no separate function for charge wave beam, charge power beam, charge ice, charge plasma. It's all one thing. It's charge. If it's a charge shot, it would hurt them. So he had to remove the charge function. Oh, and I believe you have to take damage here. And so this is why you want that energy tank, because there's nothing down here, is there? Nope, it's just a little hidey spot, I guess. Does a full energy tank of damage. You would not survive without that energy tank. And you don't have to worry about those guys quite yet. But yeah. The issue with the beam pirates is, you come across them a lot. There is no beam separation, and stacked beams will not hurt them. Except for Spazer. Spazer's just like a upgrade to your beams against the pirates, really. Because Spazer plus wave will hurt those, Spazer plus power will hurt them. Their own beam pirates, I guess I should say. Spazer plus plasma, I believe, hurts them. Spazer plus ice. So that's the only stackable beam you have. And you come across these pirates a lot, so you're constantly pausing the game, switching your beams. And so this is a situation where it's not such a bad thing with the beam pirates, honestly. But the situation where a quick change beam selection process would be very handy. And so would separating beams, except maybe only allowing stacked. Like with Spazer, you could have that one on permanently. If you collect it, it's on permanently, and then you could just switch between your other functions, your other beams. Something like that. Of course, this was before a lot of major, well, I guess Redesign was here, but before a lot of that was ever done, so. And with Spring Ball, we can get back here. So we just took worms. So yeah, Charge Beam doesn't really have much of a function, I don't think, in this hack, because there are a lot of space pirates in here. So it's another thing that this hack is, that I remember this hack for, is very cramped, tight hallways and stuff. It's not the easiest to move from place to place through. Which is, I don't know, mostly, I guess you consider that a negative because you can't get places as fast. And sometimes it is annoying, but it's not too terrible. And we have a little passageway here, we can just skip that guy. No, I want your energy. And more pirates. You will be seeing these guys everywhere. And more secret passages. Over here, I believe it's a safe station. Oh, good. Actually, I remember something. So yes, I'll save my rant for about the safe station thing later, for when it actually happens. Let's just say it's not fun. And it's kind of fusing. Okay, more pirates. We always wanted more pirates, right? And here's the other thing about the pirates I am not such a huge fan of. They take a lot of shots, which isn't terrible right now. Like if Spazer really upped your beam's power, but only took 2 or 3 shots on these guys, then it would, that would be great. It's like if you find it, good. And don't worry about those Metroids, they won't latch onto you. I don't actually think they're Metroids. I think they're Octroids, I believe. I don't remember. They just do like touch damage. Oh, come on. Hey, grapple blocks. I wonder how we're getting back up here. Oh, thanks for shooting me in the face. Okay. So yes, obvious hint in the wall. It's nice to have. And actually, we will see you in the next video because I'm going to cut it off here.